I want to take a moment to talk about the direction that Zack Snyder took with his Superman and compare it to what I think James Gunn is going to do with his. As always, let me know what y'all think and please leave a like and a follow. A lot of people misunderstood Zack Snyder's vision and what he wanted to do with his version of Superman. I'm not going to sit here and say he's a genius or anything. His whole plan was a nightmare sequence and Batman sleeping with Lois, and that was all stupid. But what he wanted to do, not just with Superman, but even Batman, is have them start off as very broken characters and build them up into the versions that we recognize. I'm going to make a full-length YouTube video on this, okay? I will. But Ben Affleck's Batman, for instance, right? He used guns. We don't recognize this version of Batman. He's not reminiscent to the Batman that we know and love. Superman was very sad, right? He felt like he was always mourning. But by the end of the Justice League, I think both of these guys became the heroes that we know and love. Superman became a little bit more hopeful, so did Batman. And I think if they had their own movies to show their chops, right? Superman had Man of Steel 2, and Batman had his own movie. People would see them in a different light and like them a lot more. Superman, relatively in comparison, is very lighthearted. Not to say that he's not emotional, but he doesn't have as much depth yet. The only thing that he does better than Snyder's Superman is that he's more hopeful. He's more comic accurate, more representative of what Superman is. But as an overall character, he's not as good yet. But where Zack Snyder wanted to build up mythological figures from the ground, right? We see these guys at their lowest and we build them up and slowly watch them turn into the legends that we know them as. And I think Gunn, and I hope Gunn does something a little different with this. We take Superman, right? He starts off as the character that we know and love, this bright, hopeful version of the character. And we send him through the gutter. We break him down and tear him apart bit by bit, piece by piece. Not in a character assassination way, but in a Spider-Man 2 way, right? Where we push him to his absolute limit and see how much further he's willing to go. We push him through his breaking point, see how far he's willing to go.